Hey everybody, what do you think of this 8-pounder? Yeah, now I'm letting it come to temperature, but boy, am I going to get some great tallow out of this. And there's a lot to clean off. The big smoker's getting ready. We got it all buttered up and cleaned up and got it heating up right now. Got a little bit of snack dinner going for myself. Where are we at here? About 300 degrees, give or take. Yeah, preparation for morning, because it's going to be an early one for me. This brisket's going to take some time. So the earlier I get up, the better it's going to taste. Let's put it that way. So let me go get my hands washed, get this camera mounted someplace where you guys can watch. And we'll get this tallow off of here. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it. And we'll get this thing seasoned up and sitting, waiting for the morning. Alrighty, I'll be back in a bit. Well, good morning. Almost 4 a.m. Cabinet is lit and starting to smoke. Oh, where are we at? 225. That's about where we want to be. But the way this cabinet works, it's about 50. Oh, look at the smoke rolling. There she sits. What do you think? And of course this is boiled down. So we're going to do some injecting. No point you guys sitting watching all of that. That's kind of the dull part. But yeah, look at that. Look at the moisture coming through. Oh, this baby plans on being good. Gonna be good eats. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't set a camera angle you can deal with. Bear with me. Some of this is gonna be wobbly and what have you. One of these days I might actually become a YouTuber and get the right equipment to do this. We'll see. I need that coffee. Oh boy, do I need coffee. Oh, what was that? What was that advice they gave? Oh yeah. Make sure you get the injector wet with some sort of grease, and I'll bet you could put tallow on that, but we'll use some spray butter. I should be using the other one, but that's all right. There we go. That's a little better. Now, you could probably really take this over the top. You know, some people want to wrap in bacon. You could probably use bacon grease. Well, didn't expect to see that shoot over there. You could probably use bacon grease to do this same job. Wow. Ho, 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 ho. Now, usually when you inject, you're talking about injecting a specific flavor. You know, Tony Kriegel is famous for that. especially turkey. Oh, I've turned out some great turkeys. And out of that smoke box, let me tell you, talk about seasoning a smoke box. Do a couple of turkeys in it first. You'll definitely season the box. And if you start doing this kind of stuff, I think I had seen a video once where somebody had done one of these and wrapped it in bacon. I'll bet you that was incredible flavor. Wow. Seems like it actually got hard in the refrigerator. This was softer yesterday. But that's alright. It doesn't want to take any more injection. There we go. Oh. Yeah, well, we don't want it spraying all over the garage. This is getting kind of thin to be doing this. I wonder if we can come in diagonally. That might work better. Yep. There we go. So how long until the stall? Anybody want to sound off and guess? Because brisket will stall on you. All meats will do it a little bit. Usually it's about 160, 165 is when people seem to hit it the most. You know, there's enough tallow here. Or beef fat drippings. I could probably spray this thing all day long. So how are you guys doing this morning? I don't know if I want to go much further than that. That might be a limit. I'm running out of space. Oh, that looks good. So does the cup of coffee. The temperature's dropping on the cabinet. Smoke's still rolling. Well, here comes the rain they called for. That's awesome. It'll help keep the temperatures down. I get some other stuff I'm going to throw in there today. Care to guess? Okay, on the smoker we go. I can't get the camera up that high. Well, how am I going to do this? Come on. Why don't you guys come with me? Oh no, I forgot my gloves. You're gonna have to wait a minute. I gotta get some gloves on. Oh, that's not a lip on there. Oh, bummer. Okay. How about you, chart griller? Are you big enough? Small enough? Nope. Okay, I'm at a loss. No, you're not going to want to sit sideways. How about that? Nope. Oh, we gotta get that temperature down. And you know, we're always fighting that magic number, that 119, 120 degrees. Gotta stay away from there. We want every bit of that smoke directly in this meat. Ooh. The smell is so worth it. Alrighty. 125 is where we're starting. And what time is it? Time is 4:25. Okay, we'll check back in a couple hours. See you shortly. See if we can't do that magic jump and get you to the next view. Alrighty. Hey guys. Well, we're just over 200. That's not too bad. Should we take a look? Oh, the seal's coming off. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that at all. Well. I'd say we're doing pretty good. 8 o'clock in the morning. 8:30, I think it is. Wow, really? 147? 144? 153. Yeah, we're up there. Water pan's empty. We gotta fix that. I need to do something else too. I'll be back. Thinking we need more light. This will take care of the water can. And to be honest, I'd like to see more smoke in here. Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more smoke in here. But do this all over again. I think it's time to prep and make ready some turkey legs. How about you guys? Yeah, we're just going to pepper these and stick them on. Make these up for the puppies and myself for lunch while the brisket's doing its magic. What do you think? Alrighty, we'll catch up with you in a little bit. Oh, I wasn't recording. Oh, that so sucks. Battery's running out. What I was saying is, yeah, you want to add smoke to your cabinet? Just watch your temps. Cowboy lump. Now I got to put that fire out, but cowboy lump is the way to go. The turkey's been added. The brisket's doing wonderful. We are coming right along. Very little tallow lost. Very, very little tallow lost when doing this. Make sure our vent's closed. Yep, we're good to go. That fire will put itself out. And we are just moving right along. We're at past the 4-hour mark. But this battery's low, like I said. We'll catch up with you once the batteries are recharged. See you in a little bit. Well, I bumped up the temperature a bit because of some legs I put in there, and I think it went a little too far. Yeah, that's a bit much. We better check this and see what's going on. What do you think? Well, those turkey legs look just fine. Brisket's looking good. I should probably flip that the next time I open this door. Need to check my water pan again and see what happens. You open a door. Alrighty. We'll catch up with you. Well, guess who finally got up and decided she was going to join me this morning? So I figured it's time for an update. What is it, a little after 10:30 or so? We've had to watch the temperature. It spiked once or twice. But that was okay, because we were watching the chicken legs as I was told they were. See my little chicken legs? Yeah. Now, I just turned it over a bit ago. I haven't spritzed it yet because it still looks so juicy. And it's doing just fine. But of course, you know, it's breakfast time. we were having a little debate about some other stuff, and I decided this is probably what we ought to do for breakfast. What do y'all think? Good idea? Bad idea? So, you know, friends, family, I wish y'all were here. It may be drizzling, but boy, does it smell good in this garage today. Alrighty. Just keep right on chugging along. We'll talk to you. Well, I think it's time. It's been holding solid at 200, just under 200. Let's probe this and see what you think. $160. She's been there for a little bit of time. She's tough. $160, $158. Let me try the end. $59. $160. Holding at $160. We're at stall. It's time. Alrighty. Now get some gloves on and do what we gotta do here. Those turkey legs look awesome, don't they? I'm gonna run them up a bit. They're not pulling back the way they should. Okay. I don't have the camera in the holder the way it should be. Let's do that first. Let that thing cool just a bit. The breakfast was wonderful. Those cinnamon rolls turned out perfect. Okay. Let's quit wasting time and do this right. Get my gloves on. Get you clipped up here. I want to spray this too with some butter. Yeah. Look at that, isn't she beautiful? Oh my goodness. Tender, juicy. Oh, just what you want. Yeah, we're there. Yeah, it rolled up kind of funny because it's in another pan. We're starting to get a little bit of wind out here, and I didn't want to lose it to this thing. So I can't believe it's not butter spray. What are you doing? Yeah. Oh. No. I don't know why we don't have burnt ends. Maybe it's the LaSalle's. I thought about putting some other seasonings on here that you would normally use for jerky. Oh, God, that's beautiful. I still want to slice into it right now and start eating, but yeah, we got to get over this stall. Get out of here. So, Get this baby wrapped in here. I know. The paper. I should be using butcher paper, I realize. And there's a big debate about that. Very big debate about that. I just don't happen to have any. So, I'm just going to make do with what I got. And we're going to run that temperature up. It's going to be a few more hours yet. Well, cross your fingers I'm doing the right thing. We will find out, won't we? There you go, everybody. What do you think? Any comments, ideas? Sound off below. We'll see you in a bit. Yes, the cinnamon rolls were perfect. And I wanted to show you these. Blackstone perfect cuts of steak. And since the white puppy's in the house, me and Arrow are going to put these things to shame, because it's now after 12 o'clock. And I think it's time, since I've been up since 3 a.m. You tell me. Talk to you. Alrighty. We bumped it up. And the turkey legs just tested at 200 degrees. So the puppies can now eat their chicken legs, right? Per our friend. And yes, I am going to have one myself. Of course I am. But these need to cool. Mine can wait. Just thought I'd touch base. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Yeah, baby. That's a smoke ring. These things turned out perfect. Just a hint of salt was all it took, and a smoke box. Look how thick that smoke ring is, and the flavor is phenomenal. The puppies won't let them alone. There you go. That's all it takes. A little bit of pepper, hint of salt maybe, and we're cooking. Next will be the final cut, and you'll get a chance to see if I can cook a brisket or not. Alrighty, stand by. You just watch the camera and watch me. Alrighty, guys. It's been resting. So soft, so tender, and so full of juice. Oh, Lord. Are you ready? It's money shot time. Let's open this baby up and see where we go. Oh my God. The smell. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Guys, do you even need a money shot? Look at that. Do you need a money shot? Do you really need to know? Oh, you can hear it.
It turned off.
No, it's still on. Yeah, it's still flashing. It's still on. There we go. I think I did it, guys. What do you think? That's the money shot. There's the meat. I'm going to go enjoy dinner, guys. You all have fun. Just press the top button. Guys, I had to come back on. I myself have not tasted it. That's the burnt end. Now, my guest was holding the camera for me, and you know her as Miss Carrie Bird for different reasons and what have you. But what did you think?
I could take the whole thing home. I mean, I'm good. That was really nice of you to make that for me.
What does that tell you, guys? Melts in your mouth.
I can honestly say this is the best one I've ever had, and I've eaten at high-end steakhouses. And yeah, this one. I'm not saying this because he's like here in front of me. This is good.
There you go, guys. Alrighty, enjoy. We'll talk to you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sound off. Let me know. And then throw it in a freezer. And think about it for another day. Or is that not a good idea? And of course, depending on your butcher. I don't know how fresh this is. I honestly don't. I wasn't there to see the, you know, yeah. And the more you massage, well, we won't go there either, because, you know, that one gets me in trouble every time I start talking about it. Ladies, got to include you in there. I know there's some female barbecuers in here that will find that funny, others that won't. Anyhow, that's about it. Now, I've heard salt and peppers. I've heard... Go talk to a mad scientist. He did a test, and he ran it one against the other. And he did a couple of different ways. And he walked away liking LaSalle's. Now, I've liked this on other stuff. A lot of other stuff. So we'll just see what happens, okay? There you go. Prepped and ready. And the longer it sits, the more it'll soak in, and the more I'm going to get out of it. Yeah, great. Good job, Ron. Yeah, we did have a big discussion this morning about barbecuing salads. Yeah, we'll just stop there, because I don't know if I won or lost that discussion. So there it is, everybody. We'll, it's about 5 o'clock. So this thing's going to have at least 10 hours. Maybe 9. Depends on when I wake up. To just sit and enjoy this rub and let it soak in. I will check back. We will see you in the morning with that first cup of coffee, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, everybody? Talk to you. Let's see what we got here. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cut of meat. Doesn't have that smell that you can only get from grass-fed. I don't want to go too crazy and get rid of too much of this, so bear with me. I try and figure out how much I'm gonna. Oh, see, that's too far. As you boil all this stuff down, and you have the perfect injection. And I do mean perfect. Yeah, I know. I'm using a Skinner's knife. You should be using something a little more delicate, but I don't want to say I'm in a hurry. Like, some of this stuff just doesn't matter to you guys, I'm sure. Um, some of you barbecuers, on the other hand, some of my friends have yet to have attempted doing a brisket, and I can understand why. It's a healthy price tag on a mistake if something goes wrong. Run out of gas, not have a backup grill. You know, I suffer from that dilemma. Grill poor. Yeah, that's what I like to call it. I never get away with that argument. Nobody ever believes me. See, some of this, it looks like it's really thick, and it's not. I'm just barely over. This was cleaned really, really well at the butcher shop. I actually had to stop him because he was gonna prep it for the grill, and I yelled tallow, and he stopped. And he says, "Oh, you know how to cook, do you?" I said, "No, not at all. But I understand it's really, really good, so, yeah." He just kind of laughed. I don't want to say it's a secret. Not by any means. But, just like in bacon, this stuff here is really important. See, I can feel the meat underneath. I can tell where I can clean it ever so slightly. See? And there's meat. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to overly expose this. This is the side I want down. Now, some will tell you don't do it that way. Here's a huge argument. Huge discussion. Fat side down, fat side up. I'll probably switch it halfway through the cook, which kind of cancels out the entire argument. It all just depends on what's going on and how the temperature is varying in the cabinet overnight. Probably about 2, maybe 3 a.m. I'll light this baby and get this thing started so you guys have something to watch. I talk about the point a lot, but I want them burnt ends. So the point, obviously pointed, large, a lot here, and the flat. Now, some of your other guys will trim it tight, super, super tight. They'll square this thing up and what have you. Yeah, I'm not going to do all that. I want every bit of this. Burnt ends, great tasting, great flavor. I want all of it. I don't want to take, no, I'm not going to call it a shortcut. That's not the right way to put it. Oh, look at that, peels right off. Look at that. Yeah, we don't need some of this. Call it the flat, I think they said. See, I am right on top of the meat here. I can get rid of some of this, because this is the side I want up. And I know I've heard people talk flavor. Flavor. What's the seasoning? What are you going to use? Honestly, I am just going to use LaSalle's seasoning salt. That's it. I'm not going to take it any further than that. I know what you're seeing. I'm seeing the same thing. But I'm just going to take some LaSalle seasoning salt and coat the living daylights out of this thing. And that'll be the end of it. I don't like the way this separated. I'd like to get rid of it. You know, this would probably go easier if I was using a skinning knife. Yeah, look at that. A skinning knife. So you see, you were talking about thinking that I was doing this a little wrong. Let's see, what I got to do tonight is boil this down and get this down to the liquid tallow point. And then I will inject it into the meat right before I put it on the grill. Okay? That's where I plan on going with this. Yeah. See, wafer thin. There's so much flavor in this stuff. And so many cut it right off and they just don't understand. Think about it like this. This is super thin. It's only going to cook so much and for so long. This getting thicker and thicker is going to take so much longer, and it's going to dry it out. And it's going to be hard. You'd almost take this part off and cook this separately. But that's not cooking whole brisket. And I want this done the same time this is done. And see all the marbling? What I'm going to do is enhance that by injecting it throughout this fatty area and just get more marbling in the liquid form, the flavor form, directly inside there. That's about it. I know. Go ahead. Make your comments. That's why we do these videos, because none of us know what we're doing. We're all experimenters. You know, we were talking about that this morning. And people talk about, oh, I don't know how to barbecue. Well, you know, I don't care what country you're from. We've been cooking with fire for years and years and years and years. Anybody can barbecue. Anybody. The trick is getting the most out of nothing. Taking some of your worst cuts of meat and turning them into mouth-watering incredibleness. That's what we're really after. Alright, come on. Come on, there you go. Yeah, you waste a lot. That's another big thing in barbecue. Gotta get over that idea that you're wasting. This stuff is going to caramelize up. This stuff is going to enhance the flavor, and it's going to take off. Now, I personally have a question. So those barbecuers that are on there watching right now, or down the road, just for storage sake, would you season one or consider seasoning one?